If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I've been harping on the fact that we're in a low inventory market. So if you're looking at making a purchase, there are some mistakes you want to avoid when making an offer. Dragging your feet. There's an old saying that time kills deals, and that is more prevalent today than ever before. If you're interested in a home, taking time to think about it could spell disaster because there's a lot of other buyers who are probably looking at the same property. In addition, you want to make sure that you have everything ready to go before you make an offer. Your pre-approval is in place, you know what you're able to afford, and you are confident in making the offer before you write up a transaction. Purchasing at the top of your budget. If you're operating at the top of your budget limits, you're probably going to be competing at other people who may still have some room to negotiate. It's probably not a great idea to make an offer right at the highest level that you're able to go because it really limits your ability to negotiate anything during the transaction. Talk to a professional who's going to help you try to find something that gives you some wiggle room in case you ever need to come up on the price after you make an initial offer. Trying to lowball the seller. If you submit a lowball offer, especially in a market that is a seller's market with low inventory and high demand, it's really going to backfire and blow up in your face. And the reason I say that is because most sellers have other people who are interested in putting offers in on their home at many times. If you go in too low, not only are they potentially going to reject your offer, they may not even accept any other offers from you in the future. Make sure you're listening to a sales professional and try to ask for their guidance before you put an offer in on any property. Waiving inspections. One thing I do for every buyer that I represent is make sure that I reserve the right to have the property inspected. Whether that's new construction, recently remodeled, or something that's really old, it's a great idea to make sure you have that right reserved. Even if you decide down the road that you don't want to have those inspections, waiving them on the front end could cause some kind of disaster if you go into it and notice something on a second viewing that you didn't notice beforehand. Present yourself in the best light. If you're in a situation where there's a possibility of multiple offers, make sure that you're presenting yourself in the best light. What I mean by that is, try to write a purchase agreement as clean as possible. Don't start getting nitpicky in any details or trying to ask for general changes in possession date or anything else if the seller's already stated what they're willing to accept. Making sure that you look as good as possible on paper is a strong way to make sure that your offer gets accepted. Thanks for checking out the Aaron Advantage, and be sure to check the description below for a link to the article where this information came from. If you have any other tips that you know of that you think are great ways to make your offer look better, let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with everything I post.